Ben, what would be your price to do an episode of Joyride?
I would do the episode for £18.39p.
Funny that, because that's mine too. Let's go and do one.
And the red light is flashing on my camera.
Cool. Well, my GoPro, my line bike is currently squeaking like a motherfucker.
It's currently
That's kind of
annoying.
It's fine though, because I think using the power of DaVinci Resolve Studio, I can get rid of that sound. Are you behind me?
Is that a little shout out that we use DaVinci to edit these things and saying, give us some free software?
Yeah, but I don't think they'd listen.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that mean they don't love us?
Oh well, no one loves us. We don't care.
Fair.
Are you behind me? Can you see me?
I can see you. I'm nowhere near behind you though.
Okay, well I'm going to head down towards the canal.
Oh, I can smell food. It smells so good.
It does smell good, doesn't it? Sounds good, I'll have that.
That's good. I'll have that.
What's the soup of the day? It's a soup. What's the soup du jour? It's a soup of the day. Sounds good, I'll have that.
In the comments, tell us what that film is from and we'll give you a brownie point.
Well, that was you then on the canal boat bike. Let's go down here. I'm just going to go in a random direction today. I'm not aiming to anywhere just yet. I know we've got to end up in Soho, but
The sow of the hoe.
that is Soho. That's what you should say to like people who are like acting like hoes. You go, that is Soho.
That is such a bad joke.
Yeah, I know. Keeping that in. Cut that. Cut that. Yeah.
What was we doing around here on Friday?
That's why I've come down this way, because I wanted to say that as I ride past the entrance to the area that we did it, which is there,
Right there.
we shot the penultimate scene of our feature film, because we have shot, since our last episode of Joyride, we have shot a feature film.
Correct. We have.
Not just talked about it, not just posted messages on Instagram, actually shot and begun the post-production process of our own feature film with no one else's involvement. Well, I mean, apart from like the cast and crew, but like no one else's involvement in the actual production of it. Just purely our own money. There's the Rose Lippman building. Sorry. That's a cool studio space there, Rose Lippman building. When I was looking for studio spaces before, that's one of the ones I looked at, Rose Lippman building. But you have to be invited, and I wasn't invited. But yes, we've shot a feature film. And how did you find the process, Michael, my queen?
In different places. Let me explain what I mean by that. So the whole process of this feature film started on this podcast, as we've mentioned before. In October, we was filming an episode of Joyride, riding around London. I mentioned when we was on Oxford Street or Regent Street, somewhere around there.
Just off Regent Street, yeah.
Yeah, that I'd written a play that was Squid Game. You went, that's fucking sick, let's change that into a film. And 4 months later, I had adapted the stage play into a screenplay, and here we are now in, what's the date today? The 13th of April?
13th of April.
So if this goes out way after, do you know what day it is today?
But well, it won't, it's just going to go out tomorrow.
That's how quick Ben is at editing. Anyway, but this is what I'm getting to, is that's all the fun bit, right? And we spoke about it, and we were casting it, and we've spoken about casting it on the podcast, and it was amazing and it was joyous. And then we got to the bit where, oh man, I've said this to everyone that will listen. My respect for all of you guys and girls out there who are line producers or executive producers in charge of finding funding and distributors and sales agents and all that. My heart goes out to you. You are the powerhouses of this industry. I hated every minute of it. I'll be totally honest with you. I didn't enjoy the non-creative production aspect of making a film whatsoever. So that was the bit that I was indifferent to. So doing everything myself, obviously spending thousands and thousands of pounds on it, you know.
I mean, it's never fun spending thousands of pounds.
Yeah, I would rather have not done that. I'd have rather have found someone who went, do you know what? I really love this film, and I'm gonna pay for it for you and take that risk on you. We couldn't find anybody to do that, so we paid for it ourselves. But the actual making of this film was a 10 out of 10 process. I can't begin to describe how much I enjoyed turning up on set every day.
It was a really, really enjoyable. It just felt really nice to be on that set, right? There was no friction, really. Like, there was no real frictions. There was no like pushback from anyone. Everyone was pushing in the same direction, and just a joy. Like, obviously, the people we got involved were people that we trust and we've worked with before. There was no one kind of new to us on that set, apart from Karina, who was the camera trainee, come clapper loader, who was an absolute revelation and worth her weight in gold.
What an absolute touch it was, her turning up, and just meaning that Marco didn't have to do anything like that, or you didn't have to do it, or Ben, the AD, didn't have to do anything like that. Like, she turned up for those first, 4 days?
5 days. She did the first full week. She did up to Friday. So it was just Saturday, Monday and Wednesday she couldn't do.
But like I was about to say, they're the days that we needed her the most, when we was first finding our feet. And she was, like you said, worth her weight in gold. And what a lovely kid as well.
Yeah, it was just things like that, that really made the whole thing worth it. Like,
yeah, no, I was.
And at no point during the making of it,
I was pleasantly surprised by how well everything went in that regard. Everyone got on. Everyone was really nice, really kind. There wasn't any Danhausens who were very nice, very evil.
I know.
Everyone was just very nice.
If anyone was the Danhausens on that set, it was me and you, mate.
It was us, yeah.
We were the only people that are holding up any kind of production were me and you telling our shit jokes.
Yeah.
But everyone was just ready to tell us when our jokes weren't landing and we should move on.
We're allowed to do that though.
Yeah, because we fucking funded the thing, so we can do what the fuck we want.
When I'm paying that amount of money out of my own pocket to do something, I'm allowed to sing my shit songs. Yeah.
When I'm the boss, literally the money that's paying the money, I don't care if that sounds like an overreach. No wonder CEOs are such cunts, mate, because you get a little bit of power with the control of people's wages, you turn into a nightmare. I mean,
but I do feel like we were good bosses, right?
I mean, we were good bosses.
Everyone have a chat, and everyone got on, and you was allowed to do your own thing, and
we catered.
Yeah, didn't take it too seriously, because at the end of the day, making movies is a fucking privilege. It's mental that
it's meant to be fun.
Yeah, we go out and we pretend to be other people and sit there and make stories up about some crazy fucking psychopath in a warehouse trying to kill people and shit. Like, it's insane. So it's an absolute privilege to be able to do. So I feel like that rubbed off on everybody. They didn't take it too seriously, and it was just an enjoyable time.
They took the art seriously, but the craft, the way in which we went about it was fun for everyone. I hope. Anyway,
I hope as well. Yeah, I was just about to say I hope.
Hey, there's just a guy. Did you see that guy? The guy sitting there waiting for someone to nick his car.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there smiling. When I looked in, I was like, where the fuck is it coming from? Anyway, I think that was the beauty of it, right? That we got to enjoy. Everyone got to enjoy themselves making the film, and especially me. I really enjoyed myself. It was fucking. I tell you what, I've never been so tired in my life at the end of each day.
Yeah, there was that.
But it's because, like, on the actual day, like, we were both directing. Yeah. I was DOP. We were also producing. We were also trying to edit, like, in our heads to go, like, what do we need? What do we need? It's like, because you don't want to be the guys that didn't get the right shot, didn't get all the shots they needed in the edit.
Yeah.
Right? Because they would. There's no one else to blame but us.
No.
We'd also have to answer to ourselves when it comes to being the film isn't able to be finished. So it's like, yeah, it's a lot to do in a day.
Yeah. I found that most difficult was switching from the director producer side of things, where people would be asking me questions about story, like what does this person do here, what shot are we looking for, what's happening in the script, and then the actors would be asking me, what do you want from the performance here, and then having to then switch back into Rick and making very selfish choices about why my character needs to be doing something, and then just letting go of all those things and just being instinctive in the scene. That's what I found the hardest, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because I guess you've got to forget that you know everyone else's motivations.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not playing the story, I'm literally playing what Rick's intentions are in that scene. And
Well,
that's what I found hard.
When I've been looking through the rushes and starting the edit, like I said, I've found some moments that I didn't even notice, like when I was shooting it, like how scared you were when Kenny decides he's not interested. You see that guy just load of stolen
But again, that's
champagne.
just that. He's literally just letting go and playing that moment, because when I walked into his dressing room, he literally goes, I'm going home. And my character is like, why? And if you're playing the story, I know why.
Yeah.
But if I play the moment, for Rick, selfishly, in that moment, he will do anything to make Kenny stay.
Yeah.
And again, you need a different motivation for the camera, and I need a different motivation for Rick, and we need to forget all of those things, especially when you're directing, because you've got a different motivation for the camera, and then me and Yannick are asking you different questions about what you want from our performance. Listen, people that do multiple roles are so fucking talented. I'm not saying we're super talented because we did it, but it's more so, I've got mad respect for anyone that acts and directs on like a
100%.
feature that takes like 40 days.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I mean, we managed to do ours in 8, but
Like,
yeah,
I don't know how fucking Bradley Cooper does it. Like, genuinely, the fact that he wants to operate the camera as well. Like, it's insane.
there's levels to this though, right? Like we always say,
Yeah.
there's levels to it, and there's the amount of effort that goes into doing an 8-day feature, which is like a lot of effort goes into doing something in 8 days.
Yeah.
But obviously, we've also written this to be done in 8 days. We've not written this to be like an epic of like mass scale, right? We've written this to be done on a low budget in a single location, or a very small amount of locations. You're fucked, mate. You're stuck there. You're on the wrong side of the road.
No, this is the bike lane, as you can see.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same, bro. So there's levels to this, and our film was specifically written and made to be low budget, low cost. Like, I know low budget means low cost, but like low pressure, low, like just everything's, it's done for a reason. The way it's done, the way the story is, the way it is.
Yeah.
It's done to prove that we can do it. So when someone does come to us with a fuckload of money, we can prove what we've done with none, with no money, no help, and just imagine if you 10x that, what would happen?
Yeah, you sent me something really interesting the other day from the guy that made the Blackberry film,
Yeah,
and he said about how
which is
all
amazing. You have to watch
filmmakers.
it.
Pardon?
A Blackberry film is so good. Glenn Howerton is a tour de force in that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he said that in that interview, that all filmmakers should be attempting to make a film that looks like it's $100 million on a 10 grand budget, so that no one else should be able to make your film.
Yeah. Well, that's it. He goes, it was a really interesting point, because it was make this film so unique that if someone had all the money in the world, they couldn't make it the way you made it.
No.
And I think what we've done is actually kind of done that. I think with an extra 30 grand, it would have been a way simpler process.
Yeah.
But and we would have had a bit. But we didn't need the time. That's for sure.
No, we didn't.
I think we can agree that we didn't need any more time. So we weren't time poor as time poor as we thought we would be. Because I know we mentioned that in the. I think we mentioned that in the behind the scenes kind of build up, that we are time poor. We have to make kind of decisions on what we're going to cut and stuff. But we didn't actually have that. That never actually came up because we weren't moving locations so much. Because we weren't. Go on then. She had like some dead bloke in her front seat. That's wild. Yeah, because we weren't moving around so much, we weren't having to do so many different setups. Because we'd worked out on day one what our studio setup would be and what our narrative setup would be, we were able to then use that to our advantage by going, right, well, we need to get all this stuff. What is the only things we need from this moment that are narrative? So we didn't have to go and then redo the scene 100 times, you know. And also it helped that our fucking cast absolutely smashed it. I want to go down there.
Whoa.
Sorry. Nearly ran a woman over. Yeah. Oh look, you can see my sign I put up.
Where?
Right there. Look how central it is.
Oh, is that your sign there?
Yeah.
The Joe and the Juice sign.
Yeah.
Flip a classic, yeah? Joe and the Juice.
Yeah.
Flip a classic.
Yeah, I'll put that up. Yeah, so to
Back to your point.
back to my point, yeah. We had the cast was so on it with their performances and their lines that we didn't have to go again for that kind of thing. There was not a lot of like, oh, let's redo that because you fucked up, or let's redo that because the intention was wrong. Everyone was so fully aware of what they needed to do and when, that we never actually had that problem. It was more when we went again, it was normally because we wanted a slightly different version, or if something had gone wrong with the camera, or there was never going again. And we didn't go again for the hell of it as well, which I think was really good in those situations. When you're time poor, which we would have been if we'd kept going and kept going. Is that Gareth Southgate?
No, it's not.
Fucking looked like him.
It wasn't.
It wasn't him. It wasn't Gareth Southgate. Yeah, we didn't go and just overshoot for the hell of it. What we did was everything we needed to do was conscientious of time and people's time as well. Because bear in mind, everyone's doing this for very low rates. They're doing it for the love of the project and and as our friends. So yeah, a lot of it was just taking the easy route to stuff without compromising the quality.
Yeah.
This guy's struggling. He doesn't want to scratch his wheels, even though he's got 4 inches either side. Yeah, so I think that's why we weren't time poor, because we were very aware of what we had to get done and how long we had to do it. So that goes down to the schedule as well. Ben did a great job on scheduling it.
Yeah. Yes, he did. Shout out to everybody in the crew for making it as seamless as possible. You talk about being ahead of schedule and not being as time poor as what we initially thought we were going to be, but that was simply because we had a lot more professionalism within the crew than what I think we believed we was going to have when we, dreamed it up. And as you mentioned before, we wrote this and, outlined this and made this the way that it was for the reason of being able to shoot this in a very timely fashion. So there's only one main location. That was the studio, and we built 3 different rooms in the same studio. We then shot that scene outside, which we alluded to at the beginning of the podcast, and we've got one more scene to shoot that will be done in the studio again. So it's just, like you said, we done this with a purpose, to be able to shoot it in 8 days. If we had tried to shoot this the way that we originally planned it out and the way I'd originally written it, maybe it would have taken 20. But still, to get it done in, I reckon we probably could have done it in 6 days.
Yeah, I agree.
With the amount of time that we had, but I'm actually happy that we didn't try and cram it all in, because we would have been working very long days.
Yeah, and we would have crammed it in, and everyone would have been frustrated and tired, and it just wouldn't have been as free flowing, and as kind of like everyone would have been a bit more stressed out. And I think that what we did was we made it a stress-free environment,
which is brilliant, because people were getting to finish work early, go home, get into bed, go down the pub, whatever it is you wanted to do with your night, at 4 o'clock rather than 8 o'clock, and that was huge. That means everyone wants to come in the next day and crack on again, right? And
exactly, because they're like, oh, we might finish early again. You know, there's nothing better when you're working in film than finishing early.
Oh, it's the best. It's not just film, any job in the world.
Oh yeah,
you finish early. Oh, happy days, mate.
Yeah, finished early and still get paid for the same amount. That's the beauty.
Getting paid your full day rate for finishing 4 hours ahead of schedule.
Yeah,
you're winning.
Exactly. It's cash back, mate.
Yeah.
But it's it's really important to make sure crew's happy, cast are happy. If you work in an environment where everyone's stressed out, everyone's tired, everyone's everyone's working harder than they should be and what they're getting paid for. I'm gonna stop.
Whoa, Ben! Fucking
watch where you're going.
How have you slammed the brakes on that hard?
Well, I didn't. I slowed down ages ago. I've been stopped for about 2 seconds before he flew past me. We can watch that back.
Geezer.
And you'll go, you weren't paying attention. Because the light changed.
Yeah, and I saw the light changing, and I'm thinking, oh, he's just going to go. And then you went, I'm going to stop here now.
I stopped back there, mate. I've got the evidence. It's evidenced.
We'll see.
I bet you weren't watching. I'll look at the camera. I'll be able to see your eye line.
I'm looking at the light. I looked at you. You didn't stop slowing down, and I thought, oh, he's going for this. And then you've just stopped about, what, 4 meters from me?
No, I think you weren't paying attention, mate.
Says the man who nearly run someone over, again, which we have on here, who was crossing a zebra crossing.
She wasn't that far across.
About 2 minutes ago.
Weren't paying attention again.
This guy.
He never pays attention.
Anyway.
Never pays attention. This is the way I walked back yesterday from Coal Drop Yard. Anyway.
I'm behind you again, because once again on the video evidence, you've just gone across a zebra crossing as one person crosses, someone else is about to. Driving down the middle of the road with a bike.
You get one, and then you go. Do you know what? I really am quite hungry now. Anyway, yes. Keeping everyone happy, being happy on set, not overworking people, and just giving people like realistic goals on set is so important. And I've worked on so many of these low budget films. What is happening in your low?
What's gone wrong?
It sounded like you were like getting like beaten up in your headphones. I've worked on so many. I'm going right, by the way. I've worked on so many. Turn. Oh, okay, I'm going forward then.
The evidence is building here.
What was I saying? Yeah, I've worked on so many of these low-budget feature films and shorts as well, where they're just trying to squeeze every last bit of work out of you in a day, and you just end up resenting the production and the production company, and you're just not enjoying it anymore. So it gets to the point where you stop enjoying it, and then you stop wanting to give it 100%. So by making sure that everyone is well fed, well looked after, times aren't, we're not overshooting. You know, even if we finished at 8 o'clock every day, as long as we finished and everyone was gone by 8 o'clock, they would have been happy, because they're professionals and they know what they've been contracted to do. But if you're finishing 4 hours before wrap time every day, people are just going to be so much more fresh, you know, and ready to go. And I think it's something I'd definitely want to take into bigger budget stuff, is that if we can shorten the days, you know, and give like, you know, make sure that even if we're giving people like a wrap time, if we can aim to be done before that every day,
Yeah.
I think having that as like because that's something I love when I'm on a shoot and like you get done early.
Yeah.
It's so like, especially if you finish the film early and you're going home when like 4 hours before you thought you were going home. That's like, often you're driving like 2 to 3 hours back, even longer sometimes. To have that, oh, I'm going to be home at wrap time, like, is just such a nice feeling.
Yeah.
And
it's a
I
great
think if
feeling.
I can take that into future productions, I'd be really happy. If we could be like the guys that were like the realistic filmmakers, if that makes sense. Like we've got that kind of like, yeah, they build in extra time into their day so they can finish early. That'd be really good. And I know that doesn't always work, but yeah, that's something I like. I like that.
It worked this time, right? And
Yeah.
that's proof that it can work. Everything really went plain sailing, which is, you know, it's a fucking touch, isn't it? It's happy days. We got lucky, maybe, but like you said, we know that it is possible now. So,
but I think it's because we've been doing this. We've seen it been done wrong so many times. We can build in those moments. We know what can go wrong, and we're trying to avoid that.
yeah,
I think we did a really good job of trying to avoid things going wrong.
we made the film for our own means, right? We made it within what we had. We made it within the time that we had, the budget that we had, and then very luckily, we had a very talented crew and a very talented cast that were able to pull off what we needed to be pulled off to the level of which we were hoping that it could be done at.
Yeah.
And some, fucking hell. I mean, the level of some of the people on set was incredible. It really was.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure to see.
Exactly, and that's through like trial and error, right? And working with the wrong people and stuff over time.
Yeah.
You get to know who's good and who works hard, and you know who goes the extra mile. You know,
And I'm sure people have said that about us at some point in our life, like that we were the shit guys. Because at one point in your life, you're the guy that doesn't know anything, and they're like, "Oh fuck, working with that guy," and then you go away and you learn. And now we're the guys who hopefully people actually want to work with, which is a really cool feeling.
But also, I think actually, if you don't know what you're doing and you show up on set, but you have the attitude of wanting to learn and want to get better, then you are brought on more. Like again, Karina, she's pretty much brand new to it all. She was a quick learner, willing to listen, willing to learn. And if you come in with that attitude, that speaks volumes as well. I'm going down
It
here.
does. Oh, Ben.
I had my arm up.
Right, stay there. I'm going to find you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna slowly roll along the side of the road.
Right, I'm going parallel to you at the minute. I'm parallel.
Oh, okay.
Parallel.
Okay. Right then. Right. Well, hopefully we'll meet. I think we're in. Yeah. We're in.
We
I'm
should
on
meet
St. John
because
Street.
there's a road ahead of me that has a right turn to rejoin
Cool,
your
yeah,
road.
yeah,
I believe.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, better put your foot down because I ain't slowing down now.
You better put your foot down, bitch. Go on, mate.
Yeah.
I can see you. That's Ben Mills, everybody.
Being willing to learn and to do your best and make mistakes and listen, that is worth way more than someone who is shit hot at their job but acts like they know everything, you know, and isn't fun to be around on set.
Because it's tough, right? Being around anybody like that. And again, we know this industry. We also know other industries because, like 99.9% of people that work in film and TV, we've had different jobs. And say you was working in print still, like you was when you was a kid.
Yeah.
You could have someone who's shit hot at their job. If they act like a toss-up, you're not going to want to work with them. And they're the guy that you go home and tell your mum and dad when you're a kid, oh, it's so hard to work with them. I don't want to go in work anymore.
Yeah.
Because they've been an arsehole to me.
It's what's his name? It's the ginger guy from the first season of Industry.
I haven't seen Industry.
You've not seen Industry? What with? You sure?
You've shown me clips.
Oh fuck, man.
You love sending me a clip.
Oh, I thought you'd seen it because he's got what's his name in it, and you said you like him as an actor. We've come from your way. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We digress. Yeah, but it's like you should watch that immediately.
I will try and watch this immediately. I don't have time
I thought
to
you'd
watch
seen
television
it.
at the minute.
Fuck. Oh, you throw me. Oh, we're gonna have to end the podcast there.
Ben's going to go right, and he's going to make me go left. He doesn't want to be friends with me anymore.
Mate, we've based a lot of our friendship on you knowing that show.
When did it come out?
It's been out for years. They just finished the 5th season. Fucking Asim Chowdhury's in the 4th season. Plays the bad guy. It's amazing.
Oh, right. No.
I'm really a bit deflated now. You didn't
Anyway,
get my reference.
work with people that make you feel
Yeah.
good on set. And it's the same
Yeah.
as any job in the world. If you work with someone who's a cunt, it's going to slow your life down. If you work with people that are really lovely, it's going to make your life feel very, very...
We're a bit naughty.
We'll be very annoying. This is for
Just to cut
pedestrians
around
only.
this.
The
Yeah, I
last
just wanna
time we
get-
did this, we ended up on an A road.
I just want to cut this. That guy was just being a numpty.
That was utterly pointless doing that.
No,
You know
it wasn't. Oh look, we're near where we did our first episode now.
that. Really?
Yeah.
Is this the bit where, did you just break your arsehole down that hole there?
Oh, my balls.
Is this where Ferrari's cafe is? The cafe that doesn't do
Yeah,
bacon with their
yeah,
breakfast?
Yeah,
We've come back.
Mate, I bet there's pictures of us outside.
Oh, they didn't do bacon with their breakfast. What an absolute abomination of a cat.
We're gonna go past it now.
Oh, we should throw a petrol bomb through the window. We shouldn't, because that would probably kill people.
Don't say, and also don't say bomb. Don't say bomb in London. Yeah,
A
so
petrol missile. Is that all right?
same thing.
No,
Mate.
no good. Same thing.
Yeah, so yeah, basically we've all worked with people that make the job shit, and we've all worked with people that make the job better. And I think I personally want to be someone that makes the job better without being someone that's just constantly on like happiness mode. You should have like, you know, everyone should have the same amount of respect for each other, no matter how high up they are in the pecking order.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, so you know, as a head of department, I should treat the people at the bottom with the same amount of respect as I'd expect to be shown, if that makes sense. Everyone on set should have the same amount of respect for each other, and everyone should respect each other's time. We're all doing this together. We're all part of the same team, and I think that is what made the price and making of the price so good. Is that everyone felt like they were pulling in the same direction, all part of the same team. A team I wouldn't want to be on is the team of Ferrari's Cafe, who do not put bacon with their breakfast apparently, as you would have found out on episode 1 of Joyride.
I feel like stopping and showing you the menu just so you know that they don't do it, like I'm not lying. This cafe right here. How can you not do bacon with your breakfast?
Well, maybe they do now because of the episode.
Well, I hope because I shouted that out, someone heard, and they think, bacon goes with a fry-up? Yes, it does.
Do you know what? The more you're talking about it, the more I want to fry up.
Ben, we went down there last time.
We did, but that road is closed now.
The road is now closed. The world has changed since we done our first podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm picking up some fucking speed here. I'm flying. He's just run across the road in front of me thinking, fuck me, this guy's shit.
Do you know what? I think it might be almost, no, it's not been a year. Saying it's almost a year, but it's not.
No, we started at the end of the summer.
I think we started in September.
Yeah, we started, it was still a bit warm, and then within a couple of days we was wearing jackets. It was like, oh, we've really fucked up by starting a podcast.
We need
outside.
to go, let's go this way. We've been this way as well before.
We have, but
This is
where we got
because
told to fuck off by the post. This is reminiscing.
We went
I love
that way there, didn't we?
That guy
Yeah.
went, fuck off.
Yeah, look, we're reminiscing now. This has now
is
become
good.
a recap episode.
This is how long we've been doing this.
Should we wrap this up and just do another episode?
We can do. We don't do that. I'm gonna have
We've
to turn
never
my
done that
cap
before.
around to like pretend that
I'm just going to put
it's
my
a
hood
different
down.
day.
I'm just going to put my hood down. So yeah, that's basically what I was saying before. We're talking about teamwork. The price is filmed. The edit has begun. We've done probably about 15-20% of the edit.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll then by a few episodes time, we're about to share a trailer with you as like an exclusive
that's gonna be-
Joyride bonus.
Yeah, that is going to be 100% given. The first place that we share the trailer online will be on a Joyride episode.
Yeah, if it's not the trailer, maybe in the next episode we'll share like a clip or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
let's
feel
do
like
it.
if you have listened to more than one episode of Joyride, you deserve it.
You do.
Cool. And there's no sponsor this week.
Well, I mean, we're kind of sponsoring the episode at the minute. Joyscroll, the production company, is kind of the sponsor. If you want to get in touch and buy any of our gear, head over to the Joyscroll website.
Joyscroll.co.
.co. Info at joyscroll.co if you want to work with us in any capacity.
We probably would do adverts.
Yeah.
As in we would do commercials for people as a production company because
Yes.
we are funny.
And we try really hard.
Oh, this is where that massive bike crash happened.
It did. Where that woman just pulverised that guy. He was
Yeah.
in the wrong.
He was in the wrong.
The noise.
We need to go
so cool.
right here.
Anyway, on
yes.
that point of reminiscing, we're going to wrap this episode now with a little tagline that we like to live our lives by. And what is that, Ben?
Well, actually, I was going to use a different one.
No, I thought that.
No, because we do that one, the Live Fast Die Old one, right?
Yeah.
But we are the Great White Shark podcast, is what we should say. Thanks for watching the Great White Shark podcasts.
Until next time.
Live fast,
Die old.
die old, older.
Very old.